Alright, what's up everybody? It is Monday, June 15th. I'm gonna go over a trade recap on the trades I took today. Here are my executions on my live account, and here's that Tradeify eval. I lost $538 on the eval, and I don't even know how much on the live, like $100 or something. But these other trades I took, I'm gonna turn off these executions real quick. Coming into market open. On the 4 hour, we have a huge new week opening gap that I thought we could draw towards if we started showing signs that we wanted to head lower. Especially after sweeping this high, which after sweeping this high, we didn't end up giving any real showing that we're going to go lower, at least on the lower time frame. I mean, I'm sure the high time frame we're going to end up drawing towards this at some point, but for the lower time frame, I like to set up my rejection blocks on the 5 minute. So we're at the 9:05. Let's go to the 9:30 open. So 9:30 opens and we're drawing higher, and it looks like we're going to be drawing towards this all-time high. So coming into the market, I was looking for something like we come up and maybe resweep a high up here, come down, rebalance, and then go to sweep this high. So that's what I was looking for coming into market open. And today I waited for the 10 a.m. to open as well. So we set like basically an equal high right at this all-time high. So this was looking like it was going to set up pretty nicely. 10 a.m. opens here. I saw this rejection block get placed in, and I believe I took a trade here. So coming into the 1 minute, which is where I like to take my positions at, I saw this reaction off of the 15-minute gap. We just barely tapped into the 15-minute gap. I saw this bullish reaction out of it. We created a rejection block. I marked it out. I was looking for OTE to get filled before I set my limit orders. So then right here, filled OTE. That 0.07 level lines up with the 10 a.m. really well. So I was thinking this is looking like a pretty good setup. I placed my limit orders here. Stop loss there, TP there. Was looking for about, I think this was around like 1 to 6 or 1 to 5. So we get ticked in, and then we get stopped out immediately. So after that resweep, I was thinking we may get a re-entry off of that. So I actually ended up taking the 1 minute entry trigger on here because of this low res that we started building up. So I then mark this out. I'm looking for a rebalance on the 1 minute entry trigger. I set my limits here. Not as good of an RR, but we get ticked in, and then we get stopped out once again right there. So I took 2 losses today. The trade I was looking for was OTE, bounce off the 10 a.m. key open, then take all-time highs again, which we did end up later in the day taking all-time highs off the 10 a.m., which is unfortunate because we had all this low res right here. I knew that we were just going to run it at some point, but I got in at the wrong time, and I didn't want to stay and just start over trading, so I hopped off the charts after my second loss. But the trade today was right here on the 10 a.m., which I was off the charts by now. But if you took this, then I'm jealous. So yeah, this ends up playing out off the 10 a.m. But I was off the charts by now, so I didn't end up taking this. We'll be back tomorrow. I only lost like $500. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I'm more happy that I followed my rules and just hopped off, because this price action today was a little weird. Especially with all this low res, we just kept resweeping lows. So I'm glad I hopped off when I did. But yeah, that's all for my analysis today.